Reloading.
Welcome in, folks. We are here with the Insane Tournament Grand Finale. Apologies for missing that first hit. Apologies for no intro there. But I was actually not aware that the Grand Finale was happening today. Shout out to Montex for letting me know. Good first hit for the Penguins, which is what I will be calling this team. They are team aka One Piece, aka Katsuki, aka this and that. Oh my goodness, they try the down below hit with the player way up forward. Coach, he gets shut down. The Hunter does their tail in. Might have been a good first hit, but not the best follow-up hit. Let's go ahead. I still got some settings I need to change. All of this, I was not ready for this, folks. But we are here. We are getting it done. Let's disable voices so people aren't saying slurs on their microphone while I am casting a grand finale. Welcome in XPie. Welcome in Gamer Noob. It's great to have y'all in here. We do have a Jockey Smoker Boomer for One Piece. As the tank climbs over, goes for the car. Not the best first hit. Okay. Honestly, a good punch for the car, but it is kind of in tricky territory here. Okay. Nice attempt on row. Doesn't work, but he gets him close. Makes him walk back. Tricky situation for Boo. He's lost a lot of HP already. Teammates laughing at him. And he hits it far. So they're just going to dip down. Coach is the only one up top, actually. The rest of the team is starting to go. Unfortunately, no cappers available for One Piece, aka Duoitos, aka Pinguinos de Madasgascar, and this tank is gonna get ran on here. With the 20, almost half of its health is left, but Hakori is just going to run it back. They're checking out the car. The car's out.
Weapons over here.
And look at this. Simple enough. Hit comes in, though. It is a 2-cap. And he's dead! He is dead as hell. We almost got another smack in there. I mean, I really like the parking lot, right? We're feeling very safe and secure in this parking lot. We got this high fence. We're kind of hanging out. This tank is dead to rights. But unless we hang out here, then it might not be the best situation. Beautiful. I mean, I hesitate to say it was a beautiful job by One Piece. But they did get the job done. Yeah, like Figo said, it was good support. Support was definitely better than the tank. They definitely got the alley-oop there. We'll watch it back for sure. Oh. Jockey does land in the back line. Couple charge spikes as well. And what is going on with Hokori? I feel like they're playing quite separated. Of course, they are a player down. Important to keep in mind. Another important point to keep in mind.
I'm a reload.
Hit ready to go. They're just going to send it, but we got 2 seconds left on 420. Okay. Just going to try to slow him down yet. Because they can't get this overpass hit with the rocket spawns. We got the charge. Okay. Okay, one will land. Hunt spit is good. I like the positioning there from Ro, but the charge still gets a spawn in. But look at Hakori. Continue to make distance. This is a best of 3 here.
Hey, thanks a lot. Ammo here. Reloading. Hey, watch out!
Reloading.
Opposite ends come the hunter and the jockey. It's going to be a quad sack. A little pincer move from the hunter and the jockey, but it does get shut down easily enough, even with only 3 guns.
Look out! Weapons over here.
I can use these pills.
Sorry, folks. Alright, surprisingly enough, Hakori has gotten 387 points. Can they get
Hey guys, safe
nice
house back
400? They've been allowed to walk pretty much the whole way. Also, wait, there's the bonus to 350. They're going to be allowed to walk in. Oh my god. Oh, talk about blowing it. No offense, but oh my goodness. That was almost better than the clip that we have prepared here. That was almost better than that. Look at this. That was almost better than this. Hakori still managed to get 751 points with no player, no 4th player for the entire chapter post tank fight, which happened right at the start of chapter 1. Look at this. Ooh! A pull down. Take a dip. How about you take a dip? And yet we still have Hakori with 751 points. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm at a loss for words. What? How did? What? Huh? 351 bonus? I'm sorry, 350? Sorry, let's not give him any extra. But 350 bonus? Okay, alright.
Make sure to grab a health kit.
Wow. Look at One Piece. They've been allowed to walk pretty far. They do walk into the boom. Boom dies first. Running through the spit. Clear smoke. Keep the spit alive. Actually, I don't recall if they got that follow-up hit in here. Yeah, they did, actually. Yeah, look, they're just gunning it. One more. They are good to go. It's ready. Pre-spit inside. Jockey hops through. They are allowed to just walk to the other entrance, of course. Charge not quite able to catch with a stumble or anything like that. And this is our overview here as Zyko brings it in as the tank. Are we going to have the Zyko tank wipe in IMAX 3D here? Does eventually get allowed to progress. Actually hits it forward. Gonna keep it over on the left-hand side. Interesting. Prevents it from, I guess, or it gives it at least a lower chance of rolling to that middle area where it does kind of get caught up. Gets to just hit it very smoothly. I love the setup from Zyko. He's going to instant commit with the Jockey Hunter and a Smoker. Smoker will land. First smack is good, but he hits her up. Hunter ready to catch it. Rock will come out. Little E-Rock onto Ro with the smack. Keep her in there. Finish her off. And then do we bring out the car? Not enough HP to go for a grind out. That much is for sure. Zyko doesn't think he can get a decommit either. It's just going to be this, hiding behind the car, 200 health, and he's done. And it's just going to be a single cap for the Zyko. Ooh. Charge will land in the spit as well. Onto Row. That is DB. Down she goes. Oh my goodness. Get farmed. Boom. Will only be 2, not 3. But still. Oh my goodness. Get owned. Literally get owned. Smoke pool. Oh my goodness. Hakori, please give One Piece, aka Duoitos, aka Djibouti, aka Pinguinos de Madasgascar, give them a chance, aka Akatsuki, aka Section Action, give them a chance to breathe here. Please, Hakori. In they go. Jockey gets him 2 away. Charge no good. Nice handling of the hit from Duoitos.
Reload. Reload. Reload.
Boom. Hunter eventually makes his way through. He gets shut down. Okay. Getting a surprise amount of smoke value from that. As the other 2 teammates get blocked. They get spit blocked from walking across. And the other player just can't seem to clear the tongue. So Hakori gets a little bit more bonus for that. They still got 647. This could still be a big win for Duoitos, but it's not done yet. We got a 3-1 with the boom. They're going to hit as they exit. Look at the jockey hopping around. He gets in with the door scratch. In goes the charge as well, and they eat it all. Lunch, breakfast, supper, and even dessert. They'll have a bite of that as well.
Through this park.
Definitely meeting their calorie count for the day. Not quite hitting their macros, unfortunately.
Reloading.
Hunt smoke. Gonna go ahead and send it. Smoke is cleared. Hunter's cleared. And that should be that. At this point, One Piece should be allowed to just walk it in. Hakori decides a surprise attack there with the 2-2. Hunt smoke will be good enough. But it is not. And in they go. It is going to be Duoitos in the lead by 350 points. Actually, over 300. Well done. Well done by Duoitos. As far as their survivor side, SI side, little left me wanting more. That much is for sure. I know. We're excited because the Penguins are in the lead here against Hakori, who is definitely projected to be the winner. But at the same time, we have to keep in mind what happened on that tank fight. And the question is, when Duoitos does not find that success on the tank fight, if they do not find it, will they still be able to win the chapter? Because that was a dizzying success, hitting into the water with one smack. It was going to be a no-cap tank, no-in-cap tank. Just hits him right into the water. Jockey Hunter spit boom 2-2, ready to go for Hakori.
Hey, watch out!
Quick shout out to Lord P for the insane tournament. Jockey's good. Just can't quite get around the corner though. 420 will get broken free before the jockey kidnaps him away. Nice last second clear by Duoitos. Otherwise, we're taking a lot more than 4.5% on that hit. They do go through the inside area. Hop out.
Hey, I'm reloading.
3-1. Hunter charges Smoker.
Through here.
Okay, Tricap. How's that one? Oh my god, eventually gets the clears. Don't get me wrong. And with that, Ricolas will leave the game. He's seen enough. He's seen enough. A beautiful Tricap out of Hakori. Ricolas said, I'm gone. They do get across. They do get down. Good attempt by the jockey. Thinking about it. We got a hit here, though. Jockey Hunter with the charge on the other side. They've shown their cards. Ooh, still makes a connection for a moment, but not colliding with the wall. We got a spitter for Zyko, and that's going to be it.
Into the club.
3 hits down, and 87.1%. They've done a decent job of preserving their bonus, despite that tough 3 cap. 1,000 Puchitos is going to be the tank here. I'm not sure who that is, but joining him is going to be Zyko, Shockwave, and Grizz. Oh! Boom stumble into it. Immediate engage. No, he's just going to be pushing forward. But the thing is, Duoitos was ready for that, and they get 600 points of chip for that. Possibly could have been more otherwise, but still was quite a lot of damage. For Duoitos, we got Verd, Boo, 420, and Gohan. Alright, Smoker pull. We'll get 2 smacks. Charge into the van. Can we get... Okay, E-Rock. Continuing the damage, but he's hit Row into the team. How is that not a... That surely was a DP there. On to Nick. Gohan's getting smacked around. That's going to be the tank. We got NF Meister saying, who TF is Pinguinos? Welcome in, NF. They are one of the most frequently competing teams in South America in 2025. Maybe in the world in 2025. In the world of Left 4 Dead 2. These guys are always in tournament matches. They do compete under a variety of names, though. Lots of different names for this team. And this lineup is not what we normally see. We usually see Demon, Nora, 2 of the key members, typically, of this roster. We'll see if this lineup can get the job done. Currently the lead versus Hakori after 1 chapter.
Reloading.
They go for the drop. Half the bonus left. 3-1. Charger will land. Jockey on the head. Hunter catching in the meantime. Clears are not very quick. They will be able to avoid the spit, though. And they'll get this drop down. Bit of an off-tempo hit out of Hakori. Not waiting for the drop. Sending it there.
Reload.
Players bleeding out. They do find a set of pills. Not in perma-slow territory. They are going to go ahead and wait for... Okay, they're going to go ahead and start popping them now. At least 1 set will be popped now by 420. The lead shotgun. He's going to go ahead and drop down. And he will not get caught by that charger. Spit comes out up top. And finally going to be able to clear the smoke in the meantime. I think we've got a quad here for Hakori. Wide open space. See if they can get the job done. In the meantime, 35% of the bonus remains for Duoitos. A lot of DB. A lot of that bonus is going to be DB. My question is, do they hit here? They are. Another kind of off-tempo hit. If they can get them slow, though, they might be able to get another one. The charge is good with the smackdown. Lots of damage. Smoker follow-up. Oh, my God. It's so hard to see what's even going on in there. It's going to rip away some bonus, but hey, we've still got Duoitos pushing forward with over 900 points in total for the chapter, which isn't a ton, but hey, a couple hundred bonus. They can make it work here. Oh my goodness, just, oh my, wallowing in this spit. Quite literally. Quite literally. Spawns should be good for Duoitos at this point to just run it in, but definitely not going to be getting 900 points. About 850, 865 will be the final scoreline. Watch it back the tank. 1,000 Puchitos. Running it forward. Smoke pull. And he starts running forward towards the tank while looking at the charger kind of situation. That was not the best. A little 1-2 here with the E-Rock. We'll hit her into outer space, but it's a good combo there. Sorry, folks, wrong keybind there.
There's a street up there.
We get a hunter jockey here, 2-2. Map 1, Insane Tournament Grand Finale. Gonna have to win 2. Obviously, Duoitos would love to chain this Chapter 1 win into a win on Passifice. Overall, got some work to do. In they go. Hunt will land in the spit. Ooh, okay. Minor hit, but they do get some damn there. And now the question is, how many points is Hakori going to get? Because keep in mind, Duoitos got 850. That sounds pretty good, but you have to keep in mind, I mean, you can definitely get, especially with the tank that they have, 600, 700 bonus is not out of the realm of possibility. Hunter landing, Charger following up, Jockey gets a ride as well with the Smoker dropping in. It's going to be huge damage. The Jockey's still alive, scratching away to his heart's content, 88.7% on the hit. Well done. Keeping the damage rolling here. Oh my goodness. Rogue? Uh-oh, detour ahead. We got a boom spit. Anything? Anything? Ooh, what was that, Psycho? What was that M2, buddy? We got the spit hunt. And he's just swimming in it. Grizz is absolutely swimming in it. That was certainly an M2 if I've ever seen one. But the damage does still come out absolutely. Grizz getting knocked down to 45 HP. And look at Gohan with the boom. He's going to be able to just walk straight forward. Not get chipped still at... Well, he does get chipped as he tries to toss a rock. But still, big difference from the 600 damage that Hokori's tank took to get to the same location. Charger goes ahead and dies. They want a Smoker, Jockey, and a Hunter for this one. Maybe some boom shenanigans. I actually don't know when the boom died. I think the boom might have died like 3rd or 4th, something like that. It's going to be the Hunter. Gohan is in, folks. 1,000 HP down. Spawns are already in, off over to the side. Smoke is good. Gonna hit him to another area code. Hunter, Jockey hopping around for a 2-cap. They eventually find a little DoorDash onto Ellis. Brings his delivery right to the tank. But that's just going to be a one smack. Oh! The fake out, and he'll close the gap on Coach for another smack.
Let me say, look, if I did this,
Figo saying, Grizz, please, Acid is not your favorite toy. Could not agree more with you on that one. That was honestly some good damage. I talked about 600, 700 points not being out of the realm of possibility. They're under 600, and they haven't even made it underground. Charge spit is good. Look at the net. Look! Look! Oh my goodness. Oh my god. The boom stumbles in smoke, but he's... Oh, wow. Another hit worth another 100 bonus, give or take. I mean, Hakori is playing really quick on this one. They're just rolling it down.
I'll take this one.
Welcome in, Hambone.
Reloading.
Question is, for Duoitos, are they hitting at the drop? Are they hitting before the drop? Are they gonna try to do anything crazy, or are we just gonna play standard? We got a Charger Hunter Jockey Spitter 3-1, but we have the charge kind of waiting. Charge maybe coming from behind. Maybe gonna ride the stairwell.
Down, go down.
Look at the Hunter. Hunter's here. Okay, he does go ahead and drop down. They're just holding those spawns just in case. They do actually sit up top, and the Hunter's gonna come up in the spit. No spread, no spread. Ooh, well, actually, maybe a little spread. No, very minor damage. Very minor damage. 432 bonus still in hand for Hakori. That hit definitely not working out according to plan for Duoitos, but Hakori will be able to keep it pressing forward. They get a set of pills, of course. Grizz is still here with 56 HP, so they're going to be able to... Whoa! I'm telling y'all, again! Again! I mean, what is Zyko out doing, folks? He gets quick smoke. I don't know, folks. I don't know what's going on with that one. Grizz on the other end of the tunnel. Okay, now they're down under 300 bonus.
thank you, Jimmy Gibbs.
Reloading here.
Some slow ass shit. Reloading.
Great hit for Duoitos, Charger, Jockey, Hunter, Spitter. The thing is, it's a great hit after the tunnel, but they probably want to hit before the tunnel. Charger will probably be pretty tough to line up if they are just going to wait. They are just going to wait. We've got a lot of HP on Shockwave. It would be great to finally hit Nick with a strong hit. Of course, it would be great to incap Zyko as well. But the DB should be pretty easy to drain out with residual damage. Really would be great to get some damage onto Nick. But look at his positioning here. They're just going to send out Coach. I love it. All Duoitos stacks on Coach. In fact, they even charge out of the spit. And Hakori, you know, in a very tricky position. And they do a really good job of neutralizing that bomb. They will still lose the chapter, but they do a great job at still holding on to that bonus. They even get 3% of the DB, but most importantly, of course, is Shockwave, holding about 200 points worth of bonus on his own. He does get a little bit crazy with it. Little bit of shenanigan possibilities. Charger is here. Should be good to go. After 2 chapters of Passifice, we do still have Duoitos, aka Penguins of Madagascar, aka One Piece. That's why they're called One Dot, is the One Piece name. They're going to be up a little bit less than 400 points. Not a bad start at all. Halfway through the first campaign, I mean, obviously you would love, like I said at the start of this chapter, you would love to take home the W on this first map. You know, if you're going against Hakori in a best of 3 and you're 0-1 to start the series, that just does not bode very well for you. Even if you're in a 1-0 spot, it's going to be tough, but obviously the best chance that we have for them reaching a full 3-game series is going to be with Duoitos winning this first game. So, good start. We'll see if they can actually finish it off. You only have to win this campaign by 1 point. You know, sometimes we have the best of 2s where the points are cumulative. Not going to be the case here in best of 3. If you win by 1 point, you get the 1 point. If you win by 3,000 points, you get the 1 point. It doesn't matter how much you win by. Waiting for one ready up from Verd. There it is as he changes his name. It's going to be a Hunter, Charger, Smoker, and a Boom. Which doesn't come across to me as the most threatening hit here for Duoitos to deal with. Kind of an Arc Boom situation lined up. Survivors, pretty heavy 2-2 split. They will go ahead and start going forward. Boom finds no one thanks to their positioning. Hunter, I think, taking the charge target, but, you know, they do a good job of walking out of the way of the charge in general. Nice mopping up of the hit. 98.6% of the bonus still in the pockets of Duoitos.
Reloading!
Actually, look at how fast they've made pace. They've gotten completely through this area. And this shit should still be fine for Hakori, though. Smoker, Jockey gets M2'd. Hunter inside. Takes a long time to get cleared. Jockey reconnect. They did such a good job of shutting down the hit, but then the Hunter took forever. I guess they had to reload while Verd just stayed trapped in the spit.
Weapon over here.
Definitely could have had a bit of a cleaner pre-tank on Chapter 3, but if you take that first hit well, you set yourself up pretty damn well for the tank. We'll see what they can do with it. Boomer, Smoker, Charger, Hunter. And for those of you who don't know, there is a gate. There's a gate that the survivors can open, and the SIs are going to be trying to prevent them from opening it. Grizz will be first with the charge. Comes through, dies off. Smoker, Hunter, they get the door open. Actually, I didn't even see who was holding the button down, but somebody was there. And the interesting thing is, if they happen to know, like, hold on. Smoke pull into the smack, keeping Gohan. Oh, double smack! Oh, they've been completely caught off guard. He will go, oh, triple boom as he body blocks. Down goes Billiam, and the disengage out of Grizz with 3,500 HP left. Certified Hakori decommit. I've seen this so much lately. Teams are like, oh, you open the door, thank you very much. A rock, and down goes Gohan. Grizz climbs back out. Not going to deal with it. Just going to drop right down on his head. Say, I'll take the damage in order to tap you out. And they do tap him out very easily. 3 cap and a 2,400 HP tank versus 2 survivors. Charger will miss. Halfway neutralizing one of the threats, at least. Halfway neutralizing it as we see Puchitos trying to hide. The pickup, no good. And surely that is going to be it. Grizz is going to go ahead and finish off one more. 420 is about to die. And down. Oh, my dude. Oh, my dude. Okay. All right. Okay. Giving the Ragdoll a workout on that one. I mean, seriously, folks. You couldn't have just smacked him. You just had to smack him around left and right. Absolutely obscene treatment of that final survivor. I mean, I don't even know if that is Twitch TV friendly or not. But look at that smoke. And the double smack. Billiam, what are we doing here, folks? Oh my god. Right into the boom that already spawned in. He literally hits that third target for the boom. So the boom can just proxy on that third guy. Oh, it is so disgusting. Completely unintentional, but still very unfortunate for Duoitos. Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and a Hunter now ready to go for Duoitos, and they've got some work to do. Chapters 1 and 2 are pretty good, but Chapter 3 not so. Smoker into the charge, no good. Hunter shut down. Boom Smoke do die last, but it's going to be a very strong hit for Duoitos. That hit, however, was 0%.
Reloading.
3-1, like I said, ready to go. Hakori's made good pace. They're just going to let Hakori continue to make great pace. Now the hit comes in. There's so much room, though. I love the rocket spawn and the charge coming from a different area than you may expect. But, folks, they did an insane job of shutting down the hit. Once again, Hakori moves through. 1.5%. is the average damage from Duoitos definitely not satisfactory. Unless 420 can get some crazy action with this car right here, then they are going to be in trouble. 5-punch City here. We got 2 survivors on 100 HP, Shockwave and 1,000 Puchitos. Let's see what 420 can do with this tank. Lewis is holding. Charge comes out, but the door's open. Trying to time it with the door open, I guess. Oh, the jockey hits a smack. Leave. Walk away. Oh my God. Fear ye all who enter here. Death awaits. Death ahead. Oh my God. He's going to go in for the boom target. This is actually all right. He's going to get an ink cap. It's certainly not going to be a wipe like it was. And he's dead. I mean, I don't know, folks. I don't know. Okay. All right. SMGs here are going to be able to eventually shut it down. That was rough. That was rough. Choosing to commit with your 2 of your cappers down. They do have a double boom there, but double boom in a tank can only do so much. In comes the hit, big choke point. But they'll get some value. Don't get me wrong. Hunt on the DB there on Grizz, bringing them down about 20%. But the brunt of the hit not connecting, and we're in dangerous territory, folks, as Hakori continues to remake on lost ground. They're about 300 points away right now. But then again, there is a 656 bonus that is looming over their head if they can't get it shut down. Hit ready to go. It's a 2-2. Smoker charge. Charges. I don't think a single charge has landed this chapter for any of the Duoitos members. Let's see if they can make this one work. In comes the spawn. Charge is no good. Smoker gets cleared. I don't know if that was a quad or not. Boom died possibly in the front 2, possibly not. We've got NF Meister saying the team I see for the first time playing a close game with Hakori. Yeah. The Pinguinos, they have been grinding. I'm very much serious. They have been on the grind more than pretty much any other team that I've seen. They are constantly in cup matches, and they are actually finding some success. Let's see if they can finish the deal here, though. Charge comes out. Another charge miss as the... Oh, jockey carry away. But look, they're closing the ground quick. Oh! Not the cleanest, but still going to be 1,000 points for Hakori, and they move into a nice lead. After 3 chapters against Duoitos, first time that they'll be leading this match since that fateful smack into the ocean on chapter 1. Going to be up about, yeah, like I said, about 450, 500 as we head to chapter 4. Let's see if Duoitos can find some kind of big turnaround, or if it is going to be Hakori doing what everyone expected them to do and ending up locking it down. Let's watch this back. I mean, this was crazy. Charger missing. We're like, okay. I'm like, oh, this is great. Get a smack for free. Run back in. No, engage. Go all out. Oh my God. Yeah, we got the hittables. Don't get me wrong. We got the environmental damage. We got this. We got that. But what about the SI support? Oh my goodness. We get the kill onto Grizz. Sure. But that is that for the tank. I guess, I mean, hey, as someone who proudly no-hits on Chapter 3 over and over and mother effing over again, I can't blame the tank for just going and getting an ink cap where he could. Obviously, the potential value is a lot higher than that. They did keep it close enough for this Chapter 4 to be very relevant. 44% on the tank. Interesting tank. Going to be in the hands of Team Captain Verd. And Duoitos are going to allow Hakori to walk forward, out of the safe room at least. By the way, welcome in Infested. Much love to you. Great to have you in here. Yeah, you came just in time for the upset. Let's see it play out in real time. Another mischarge out of the Pinguinos. Spit will get a little bit of damage. About you know, 2 ticks worth there. Got a hit lined up. I love to see the hit come out as they're trying to go through this window, which is what it looks like Duoitos is set up for. It is just a 2-2. So maybe... Okay, Hunter's inside. Smoker's off on top of the highway. I don't foresee this being a successful hit. Maybe the Penguins can make it work. Boom on nothing. Smoker, they know the Smoker spawns up there. Smoker's cleared. Hunter's cleared. Yeah, that was a stinker. That was what we call a stinker. From the Duoitos. Smelly. In comes the tank in the hands of Verd. Question is, I mean, they're going to run it back, right? Okay, some people do be getting a little bit crazy, throwing caution to the wind, but we are just going to play it intelligently. Muy inteligente. We are just going to walk it back. Oh my god, they even get inside before they can get hit with the 3 cap. Oh. Hakori is on tempo right now. They are blasting through this chapter. They're not taking any damage, but... I was going to say hittables don't care how much damage you take, but look at the setup from Hakori. It is going to be the auto shop tank here, which allows Hakori, especially this yellow truck that they can use to run the tank around, force the tank to kind of flush them off of this area. It also prevents pretty much all the hittables from entering because everything goes through this window or these 2 doors. So in comes the tank in the hands of Verd. He's got some work to do. Gonna need some good SI support. Charge is ready. Smoke Jock to help out. Hit onto Zyko. Verd is dying. He's got no health left. Gets a corner. Smoke pull no good. I think they're just done, folks. They'll take an in cap on Zyko. But the charge is no... Verd gives up. Verd is done. Verd has seen enough, he said. As captain of this team, I am committing seppuku over acts of heinous disgrace from my team members. I give up.
Watch out.
They did get the end cap on the Zyko, but I mean, we got 1,000 bonus here left. 1,600 potential point chapter. Charge is good. Hunt spin. Charge actually lands as well. Welcome in. What are you doing?
Across the ship. Reloading.
This is Zone Mod. I can kind of fill you in a little bit more on Zone Mod. But different mods are going to have different formats and things like that. So Zone Mod is just one of the many formats. It is the most popular by far in competition as of lately. I'm more than happy to go a little bit more into detail in just a moment, but we do have a quad ready to go. They get past the alarm car.
I might need these boys.
And here we go. They're going to hedge their bets. And by hedging their bets, I mean they're going to go for an all-you-can-eat gravel pile quad situation. I love the movement from Hakori. Just making sure that the instant kill potential here is 0. Gonna spawn in the event, clear out the commons. I love this setup from Hakori. Yes, we got the side room. They're actually choosing not to go in it. Maybe we're just gonna clear out commons for a bit. Okay. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can deal with this quad. We see teams go up here. We see teams go in there. But what we see Hakori doing is this setup, which I can't really say I've seen before. I think it's probably more to do with, like, grabbing ammo and stuff. But regardless, they're not going to go to like a specialized quad area unless that is their specialized quad area. It didn't look bad, I guess. It was fine, just unorthodox. Let's see it. Let's see it. It's all been building up to this moment. Almost 1,000 bonus that Duoitos has to get rid of unless they plan on getting 1,500 bonus for their chapter, which is just not, it's not very feasible. It's definitely not the most feasible option. The hunter off over to the side, ready to pounce in. Every other SI ready to go from on top. Positioning from the survivors. Looks like they're going to have plenty of time to clear their boy Zyko. And as long as they can clear one of them, they should be good to go. I like the setup. The incoming horde is a bait timer. The charge is no good. Zyko winning the 1v1. Smoker will come out. The bait timer starts, but it just doesn't matter for Hakori at this point, as they will survive the quad. And despite taking maybe a little damage, it's really going to be pretty much nothing. 2 sets of pills left for them. Whole lot of bonus. Just chilling.
Reloading. You gotta stop that shit.
Boom does find 2 with the spit. They're going for another quad, folks. And I can't say I blame them at all whatsoever. The mission has failed here for the SIs. The mission was a complete fail for Duoitos, and their only route to success is to go for a YOLO quad. And I respect them playing to their outs, recognizing the only game plan that's going to work at this situation, and saying, you know what? They're just Hakori. Nothing less, nothing more. Hopefully nothing more. I hope to God nothing more. Hunter will be good, but still, 1,300 points on the chapter for Hakori. With the deficit for Duoitos, they're going to need like 1,700 points on this chapter, and that is going to be an extremely well-played chapter for Hakori. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of saw this coming from chapter 1. They got the smack into the water with the tank. One of the survivors died during the tank at the very beginning of the chapter. On chapter 1 of Passifice, one of Hakori's members died, and they still managed to make safe room with almost 400 bonus. And at that point, I was a little bit worried. They just didn't make enough points to be able to stand for one of these perfect chapters from Hakori. But folks, do not despair. Of course, you'll be able to see this chapter. Maybe Duoitos gets a completely perfect chapter, and they don't have to, and they win. But regardless, even if they lose, this is a best of 3, so we are going to be having campaign 2 after this. I don't know the campaign. You don't know the campaign. Who knows what the campaign's going to be? We'll have to wait and see. In comes the hit. Charger! Almost finding a double. Triple boom as well. And that's going to be a lot of damage. Continuing to bleed out. More gaming. More gaming. Absolutely.
Reloading. A machine gun?
What are you doing? As far as I'm aware, Zomod is its own standalone config. Tier 1 weapons only, meaning the 2 shotgun variants and the 2 SMG variants, silenced and unsilenced, pump and chrome for the shotguns. Hunt Spit comes in, jockey on the head, hitting Gohan. Of course, we got the pills as well, no med kits, just going to be pills. The scoring system is really the main point that makes it all work in this beautiful way, with, you know, having health bonus, which is when the health bars are green, and then that's visualized as HB over on the HUD on the left. We've also got the DB, which is when you are bleeding out, damage you take while bleeding out, or you know, health states, stuff like that. That's about it, honestly. That's kind of the full rundown, to be honest with you. Maybe obviously some more stuff here and there, but that's kind of the simple. Duoitos! In the meantime, let's see this tank fight. They've already lost 20% of their bonus, which makes coming back at this point an impossibility. Hate to have to run that home for y'all. Hate to have to drive that home for y'all. The tank is fake, and the points don't matter here, folks. That is not a tank. Don't worry, folks. That is not a real tank. It can't hurt you. Okay, it's a real tank, and it can hurt you. He's in the corner here. Smoker and Hunter. Smoke pull will get cleared by the down guy, of course, as well as self-clear. In the meantime, going to town on the side, but the dance moves here, the Penguins got the happy feet. No Falco. And Shockwave will go down.
I got you. Don't worry.
There are no snipers. There are melee weapons. The full gamut of melee weapons are available. The knife, the bat, the this, the that, the crowbar, the dumbass pitchfork. Oh, oh.
Reloading.
It comes in, nice skeet, but it's still gonna be a nice little double boom. Jockey getting the scratches. Hey, I gotta say, when I saw Verd commit seppuku with 600 health left, I thought, this is not good for Duoitos. But they are still blasting through. They did not get wiped on the tank. They're staying locked in to the best of their abilities, with all things considered. And they're definitely giving me some hope as we go into the next map. I think NF Meister put it really well. He said, you know, this is one of the only teams, the first time he's seen the team, and they're playing close against Hakori. The Penguins do have the power of upset. They have put so much of their heart and soul into Left 4 Dead 2 over 2025 and into 2024 as well. I can say that much for sure as well. They may change team names a lot, but their will for battle does not. They want to win. They want to beat Hakori. They want this. Oh, nice shutdown. An almost nice shutdown. Oh, hey. As long as we don't factor in that charge, it was a nice shutdown. Ignore the charge, and it was a great shutdown. Smoke. All right, ladies and gents. It's going to be a chill finish to this. We'll see if Duoitos can manage to get into the safe room with some bonus. Now we are going to have a short pause during as we go to the next map, but there's no telling how long it's going to be. These teams are pretty quick on the ready up, so they might be, you know, it is a Thursday night. They might be ready to go. You know, they might have work in the morning. They might be going quick. So if you do want to get yourself a snack or a drink so that you're ready for the start of map 2, go ahead. We are going to be seeing Duoitos manage to get full distance, it looks like. Got some work to do for the second map, for sure, but let's see him get a map. Maybe even 2. Nice little hit here for Hakori to finish off the chapter and the campaign.
Weapons here. We can get back up over here.
Hobbling their way. Are they going to be able to beat this last hit is the question. We got Zyko. No, they're going to have to take another one. They're going to have to take another one. Charge is good. The rest is shut down. And we are going to get all 4 survivors into the safe room. Finishing up the match. It's going to be 1,000 point lead for Hakori after the end of Passifice, but honestly, it didn't feel that way. We had 2 chapters where Duoitos was leading. Hakori trying to win another grand finale. Yet another grand finale. They recently passed 10 grand finale wins, which is the most grand finale wins out of anyone. They are tied with a team from many years ago that only played in French Cups. So Hakori in the international scene getting 10 international grand finale wins, cup wins. This is, in my opinion, the first of its kind here in those double digits. They're going to try to make it 11. I don't know. You might not count this as a... This was more kind of like a Peru Cup kind of situation, which is nothing bad at all. It was, hosted by Lord P, who is a player that a lot of people are going to be familiar with, both in Peru and outside of Peru, in the English-speaking world as well. It's been great to host this cup. And I'm very fortunate to be invited to cast the grand finale here. In comes a hit. Door will be closed in his face, and the hunter gets picked. Charger comes in next. And I love that setup from Hakori. They actually just push forward. All of Duoitos spawns behind, which I feel like is not something that happens all the time. A lot of times I feel like we have spawns inside, ready to go. But since they weren't inside, Hakori just pushes through it, and they're so ready for the backline hit. Another hit's ready to go. 2-2. Hunter Jockey. Boom. Not going to be able to find anything. He's not the important part of it, though. The hunt spit will be. But he's on the railing. He jumps up on top of the railing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh. And that does call into question that hit, right? Because they could have had a hit prepared on the demon spawn. I mean, he spawned out in the middle of effing nowhere. And the hit was not very effective before it. So maybe could have saved, caused some distraction, allow him to save about 600 HP. This forklift is not going well for Demon either, folks. We do not have a great start for Duoitos here on carried off. It might be a quick one here. He's going for like a cut. Oh, I love the creative climb up. He's still got to lose some HP though. He's going to go all the way. Hakori's going to be chipped, but he's going to get the smack, the smoke ball as well. But he's standing there for, oh my god, the Nick. Hey, oh my, oh, the jockey will land Charger smacking. Charger gets the doubles. Oh my god, Rochelle. Absolutely getting blood. Oh my god, Nicholas. Okay, that was the dumbest carried off Chapter 1 tank fight I have ever casted in my entire career. In my entire unpaid career of casting carried off matches, that was my craziest tank fight of all time. There was love, there was loss, there was pretty much everything you could hope for in any cinematic experience. It was a Kino tank fight, is what you might call it. Smoke pool with the hunter. It is going to be the quad. No insult taken at all, Infested. Thank you so much for the kind words.
Gotta reload.
Son of a beasting. This hurts.
They still got 50% of their bonus left. Honestly, 850 points is not a super high scoring Chapter 1. This is definitely still has potential to be mopped up by Duoitos. Charge, we're just gonna smack, and this is the SI hits have been kind of sad. We're gonna watch back that tank for sure, because I feel like the tank looked like, I don't know, like I'm with you. I mean, so many things happen at once. I'm having difficulty recalling what actually happened during that fight, because it looked like nothing and everything all at once. But the damage got out all the same. 405 bonus still left. DB is open.
Reloading.
2-2, Hunter Jockey. Oh, nice into our coach. Wow. He said, get back. Where are you going? Jockey gets a tasteless scratch. Maybe a tasteful scratch. Kind of both. Wow. I mean, they get the spit action too there on the coach. He actually goes slow at the end of it. Oh my goodness, a stumble at the tail end? Are you kidding me? Very finger-looking scratch. Yes, those are...
You shot the pilot.
He said, ooh. Oh, you got O negative. Oh, you got that O negative. Hold on. Oh, that's scrumptious. Oh, my.
Man, that was some shit. The pilot becoming a zombie right before our eyes.
I mean, look at... I gotta watch this back before the ready-ups come out. The smoke pole, I thought he was gonna get the smoke pole around the side. We had Ellis dropping off the side of the railing, which puts him in very dangerous territory, but he just did it like a champ. He did not care. The charge smacks, like 18 charge smacks, a couple hits. Nick almost literally just completely fall. Oh my god. And the smack even came out. Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought Nick was dead as well. Left 4 Dead 2 is not only alive in Americas. I can't get into that in just a minute, but we saw this hit be so expertly held by Hakori. Not gonna be the same for Duoitos, at least not so far. Charge, jumping through. He finds him. One. I'm assuming charge smoke died last, but I'm not sure. Nice little 8% hit out of Hakori.
Reloading.
And look at the patience from Hakori. They're going to do exactly what I was recommending. And it's really easy for me to tell. It's really easy for them to tell as well. Like, okay, this is the right strategy here. We spit block. They still get damage in. Look how much damage they still got in. They still got in like 250 chip. What? They did pay the price, right? Another finger-licking scratch. We had some charge shenanigans in there. Okay, just a relaxing match. Just a calm, relaxing match is what I was really in the mood for. Just a one boom. Fortunately enough for Duoitos. Nick still playing dangerous games with this forklift. Still playing. 1,000 Puchitos is forklift certified. That much. 1,000 Puchitos is forklift certified in some nations. This is not one of the nations. Hunter Smoker Charger. This is a good move by Duoitos, but I mean, the SIs are still ready. Get caught early. Get caught slipping early. The damage spread's insane. Beautiful jump smack to keep her in place. Oh, look at, oh my god. Oh, down she goes.
Back in business.
Hey, thanks.
It's such a good strategy to back up like this. We'll definitely watch that tank fight back. The damage still got through.
Hey, I want you to have this.
Thanks, I owe you one.
But that is typically the strategy that we see Survivor teams take. Is just walking it back across the bridge, cover fire. Spit block attempted, but it wasn't really needed. I think just gonna miss one boom. I think we got the quad. I think that's part of the reason why teams go for that bridge is because of the forklift. It's so difficult to actually get the forklift across that bridge with all the cars, and just the fact it's so easy to hit it into the water. They're gonna hit us 3 on the back line as it comes in. The hits do land. This is an interesting use of their quad. They do find damage with it. The XD comes out after they hit it. Yeah, it's kind of an XD. Hitting without the 4th member there. Very antsy about sending that hit in. Of course, the downside of bringing the... We'll talk about it more once we watch the replay.
Reloading.
Duoitos. 900 points here. I like the jockey spawn. Making him look one way. Hunspit comes to the other, but the railing, so good. They're going to be able to dodge the jockey as well.
Heads up.
Heads up.
Gonna have another hit. No matter what pace they make, they're certainly gonna have another hit. They are making good pace. They could once again be leading against Hakori after one chapter. Very much possible unless they lose about 100 chip.
Weapons. Safe pass ahead.
You hear that,
Son of a
Arm?
bee sting. This hurts.
Yep, double cap back line, spit on top with the smack to the double! Oh my! Out of the hands of the enemy team. That is certainly one way to do it. I did not see that as the line, but that was absolutely absurd by the Charger. I mean, it's about, you know, using the tool that you have in every possible way that is available to you. You know, recognizing, you know, I can't climb up on top of that. I'm kind of stuck here. All the guns are going to be on me. What do? Oh, I just charge. I charge the van, stumble him through the spit. You got the smack in there too. Oh my god. It was beautifully played. Let's watch this tank back. I'm going to have to be right back, unfortunately, but enjoy. There are 2 hittables over there. It's something to keep in mind. Corey had to be careful of that. I'll be right back. Back just in time.
One of those little jockeys.
Jockey. Jockey. Okay, Rochelle, I know that was you shooting me. Reloading.
Reloading.
All right. Spitter breaks both the doors. Can they rush it? Coach had it. Coach literally. Okay. They're gonna get row. Oh my goodness! They're still trying to turn. Wow. Duoitos beating the door hit. Whoa. that it doesn't look like much because the hit didn't come out, but that is one of the most important hits of Chapter 2, and Duoitos has completely avoided it. Unfortunately, there are the early pills, so if Hakori gets hit hard by it, they'll be like, oh, well, I can just, you know, eat some pills. But still, it's about making the statement, right? It's about making the statement. And I gotta tell you, 19 times out of 20, teams are not beating the clock on the SI hit, but they were able to do so. Ooh, charge is good.
Reloading.
Double boom. So we'll be able to walk through. We got the tank at 9%. But I wonder if this boom is going to buy them enough time for a hit. We got Linnet coming up. He's going to be the tank. He's definitely just going to send. He's a spitter. We can have a hit here. They slow it down. They still got to go through the stairwell. They give them the hit with the Hunter, Chargers. I mean, this boom was actually very important. Again, one of those things where it might not be very obvious, but that boom was very important. It slows them down for this really important hit right here. Another very influential. So, and keep in mind, they just sent a hit, right? Like, they just sent this hit right here. And now they get another one right here. And the reason why Duoitos didn't want to be dealing with all those commons, trying to bring in the tank, this and that, now they have to pay for it. Possibly in blood. Quite possibly in blood. A nice shot of the Hunter, but he won't get around the corner. Charge Hunt. Charge Spit will be good. Jockey on the head, carrying him through. Oh my god, it's such a disaster for Duoitos. I mean, the highest of highs, beating that second hit to the lowest of lows. Having to tank that. 20%er, basically. I'm actually not sure. What are you doing? I'm not sure about that. I will say, I mean, yeah, Warcraft 3. Oh my god, I can't say. What is this? The boom finds nobody. He's just in with the zero boom. With 2 SIs, he's going to take Aisha down. Aisha slipping with the DB. 50% DB gone. Okay, Rock comes out. Unfortunately, I went in the wall. I couldn't see if that worked or not. But Linnet catches him off guard, and I don't know. That was a tank. That was crazy. That was absolutely bonkers. The tank was worth 15%. That's all the tank was worth. I don't know about that from Hakori. It was all right. That much is for sure. It was all right. In comes another stairwell hit. Okay. And they will survive this hit with no issue. We got a question from Yulan from Cali. Welcome in, Yulan. He says, which is better, Thanatos or Zyko using shots? I mean, I honestly don't know. I have no idea. They're both insane. Zyko is like the tank champ to me. And I don't know, I haven't watched Zyko a ton in first person, but I've watched Thanatos a ton in first person, and I don't see how anyone's beating him. So I'll give the tank champion to Zyko, but I think I'm going to have to let Thanatos keep the shotgun champion award. Or at least the status. I don't think you get an award with it, although that would be cool if you got like a physical award. A Smoker, Hunter, charge, spit, and another strong hit out of Duoitos. Or rather, out of Hakori onto Duoitos.
Reloading here.
Reloading here.
Gets a little scratch as well. I mean, there is a jump that you can do right here. There's a jump, you can jump on the wheel, and then up here, and then up here, and then jump over and avoid that area. But maybe they hit on the setup if you get caught trying to do that. One thing is for sure, Duoitos is trying to get through this event, turn it off, turn off the light, and get out the door as well, but it's not going to work. 2-2. I love the slowdown here. We do have a player bleeding out, but it's just one player. They've got another set of pills to give him, but they can't afford to walk into like a tri-cap with spit and then have a bunch of people slow. They need to make this hit count, so they're gonna trade some of this bleed out in order to get all the commons out. And now it's time to go. Obviously, the special infected are waiting. Let's get the Grizz Cam. In comes the charge. Gonna find him. Spit will be blocked, but just in time for the jockey to catch Nick, and they are all getting blasted, but they will still be in the green. All of them except for Aisha, of course, who gets past the pills, just like I was saying. Passes them over, and she goes ahead and pops them. We've got Verd and Demon with 44 and 46 HP, but it gets them through. I mean, we're very close to the finish line at this point, folks. We're quite close to the finish line. They just need to take a couple more hits. Easier said than done. Going to be a big one coming up. They're going to hit early. They set off the car alarm. I don't know. Okay, Hunter gets popped. Charger misses. Smoke through the spit. No big deal. It's 1,200. I cannot believe that Duoitos still has 1,200 potential points. Other than the fact that that tank fight just was not it out of Linux. It just was not it. Linux and Co. Don't get me wrong, the boom missing literally everyone was a huge piece of the puzzle missing from that tank fight. They're going to try to hit at the drop with a 3-1 with boom. No charge. They all drop down. Hit comes from above. Look at the movement from Duoitos. Absolute perfection. They don't drop and say, oh, I'm going to go stairwell. I'm going to start. No, they go, we drop and then we set up. We drop and we immediately set up for right here. They shut down the hit, and they are just shy of 1,200 points to lock in quite a hefty point total here for Chapter 2 against Hakori. Not bad at all. Not bad. They're going to be 2008 points behind after 2 chapters. I was trying to think of literally anything that happened in the year 2008, but nothing comes to mind. It must have just been a chill year. Just a relaxing year for everyone. They say you can take the year off, folks. Yeah, Duoitos really did a good job of dusting off the earlier mistakes through the chapter. Especially, once they got to this cubicle areas. The cubicle area, the stairwell hit was really rough. But they dusted it off. They kept it moving. We do have a bit. We've got 3 players, so we're ready up. Obviously, that was not the best tank from Linux. We did have What Are You Doing? Talking about Left 4 Dead 2 is huge in China as well. There's some European representation as well. Russia, for sure, is in this piece. A little bit of assorted EU as well. Some Nordic, this and that. But especially Russia, China, and Peru/South America are the 3 biggest regions for Left 4 Dead 2. I love watching Warcraft 3. Neo and Remo, is that how you say it? REMO? I don't know. I do watch them. Obviously I'm not like watching them all the time, but I'm definitely a fan of them. I love what they do, and I love that they managed to get so much money for these competitors. Like, I feel like that's the thing that's really lacking in Left 4 Dead 2 is like if there was a prize pool, like a more substantial prize pool behind some of these tournaments, I think we'd get a lot of eyes on it because like you said, people are watching this game day in, day out. Hit comes out. Ooh, the stumble into the spit. Jockey carry into the spit. Look at that! Huge hit onto Grizz as well as Hakori at large. Over 6% on the hit. Absolute ridiculous hit. Are we about to see the 1-1? Is Duoitos going to bring it back at map 2? Here it is! The hit I was talking about, it gets shut down though! The charger is dead, the smoker is done! The spit's no good. And Hakori dodges it as well. Well done.
Don't be shooting. Look out!
Reloading.
Okay, Grizz goes ahead and pops those pills. You know, got hit early from the spit, gets bailed out a little bit. And look at Duoitos. They're kind of set up. Yeah, they're gonna go. Charge finds nada. Spit block. Yeah. That's a sad one. That's a sad one. Boom, Jock dies last. They get the double boom, though, which again slows down Hokori. But look at this. Look at this. Look at how fast they're. See, this is what I did not like from Duoitos. I felt like the 2 boom, they could have just, like, cleared into here. Or something. I mean, I don't know. I guess I felt like we're going to have to take a stairwell hit regardless, I guess. But look at Hakori. They're just completely split. Completely. And they don't care at all. Charge spit comes out. I need to get on my ball, actually, because these guys are playing, like, very off-tempo. But as you can see from the percentage, they're actually getting some damage, and I'm kind of missing the coverage a little bit, because they're down to 84.4%. That was a big charge spit onto Coach that I kind of missed. Look at this! Look at the pathing from the tanky splits him 2-2. No wonder Duoitos wanted to avoid the hit on the second stairwell, because now they're completely split. This is so awkward. He hits him down below. What is going on? Oh my god. He's got to run all the... He's outside! The dude is outside. We got a double cap. Hakori is being absolutely slapped, smothered. What are the other Waffle House options? They're being covered, smothered. They're being chopped, anything that you can think of. They're being absolutely obliterated right now. We've got Hakori, 2 members still alive. I don't even think I clipped that. I think I was so into what was happening that I didn't even clip it, so you won't even get to watch that back twice. That was absolute insanity. Oh, look at the jump. Look at the I had my concerns. I said, who's this Boo guy? I said, who's Boo? I said, who is Boo? Boo said, you know who. Boo said, you know exactly who Boo is. It's me. I'm him. And look at that scoreline. Okay. 400 points was not enough for Duoitos. How about 1,000 points? How about 1,070 points in favor of Duoitos? Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough to bring this to a 1-1? We'll have to wait and see. Look at this catch. And he hits him outside. He said, take a hike, bud. Wow. Okay, I tried to tell y'all. I tried to warn y'all. I said the penguins, the pinguanos, are not to be trifled with. And y'all had y'all's doubts. I don't blame you. The team of 1,000 different disguises are mask off currently. They're very much mask off. 2-2, Hunt Smoke. Lands in the spit. Tries to pick it, no good. Smoke ball through with the... Oh my god, Boo. Boo-hoo. But this time the who is H-O-O. Because he's crying.
Reloading.
6%. Big hit. Ready for Hakori. They're not done yet. I mean, that's the funny part is people call GG against Hakori all the time. I mean, usually not this big of a lead that the other team's going into in Chapter 3. But people call GG against this team all the time. They just find a way to get back into it. The thing is, carried off Chapter 4 is quite a doozy. So this Chapter 3 needs to be huge. And 77% tank. So Duoitos is pretty much guaranteed a good chunk of this distance. But with enough bonus, Hakori still very much could set themselves up into a favorable position in Chapter 4. It's very much possible. Jockey lands. Charge going in for the death charge. No, he's just going to take Damn instead on Spit as well. And Damn, they will certainly get 85.4% on the board for the Duoitos after that hit. Three, one, boom. Could potentially be one of those death charge scenarios. Probably not. You can see the charger was like, you know, if the vibe is right, but if the vibe was not right. One boom, not causing too much chaos. Jockey getting cleared quick, and he will just cash in the damage there. And again, we still have death charge potential. We've got an open railing here. You know, we've also got, you know, this disaster, you know, potential bull charge off situation like that. We got a broken railing here. There are still a lot of ways for these members to die outright.
Reloading.
No, there is a charge. There is a charge. It's a big hit. Hunt, Jock, Charge, Spit. One of the highest damage hits you can find. In they go. Pincer. Nice quick clear. Hunt, but no Spit. Jockey M2'd. And Duoitos once again dust off. They dust off the dust, for lack of a better word, from those early hits. Once again on Chapter 3. You're looking good for now. Maybe getting a little bit antsy as Coach. He instantly clears it. Beautifully done by Aisha, ready to cover for Coach. Just baiting just enough for the smoker to be like, that's a tantalizing treat. And Aisha says, no sir, no sir, you get your tongue away from my boy. Clearing with pistols here. Just pistols. They don't feel like using their main guns right now. Hit is up. Usually, I mean, they are being... Sometimes we see teams blast through this area. They're going to be taking it very patiently. Of course, the tank continues to loom over their head, right? The tank continues to be an existential threat to this team. So, they go ahead and clear out all the commons before bringing in the tank. We've still got the smoker being a little bit cheeky with it, but does not get picked up by Verd. The damage is still going through. Don't get me wrong. You know, just a relatively clean and tidy chapter on Survivor's side should be good enough. But I crowned this man. I recently crowned this man the King of Tanks. And he is going to be rocking with it here. Zyko. He's got 2 cards he can bring in. The man himself. When he is operating the tank in the server... And the tank just, it sounds a little bit louder. You can just hear it coming, just a little bit louder. It's just a few decibels, there's something about it. We've got Lego John in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Much love to you. Zyko trying to bring a car in. Takes 250 damage. Uh-oh, struggling with the car for the time being. He's got frustration. Ooh, Zyko, you are a madman. He leaves it on the slide. Baje de Pepa. Baje de Pepa. Look at the junk. Oh my god, separation. They can't get the clear. He's playing keep away. He's just playing keep away, but he does eventually get the clear. Zyko, 3,500 HP, no SIs left to support, and he is going to go for the decommit. After one more smack, he's actually not going to go for the corner. He's not going to finish the guy off in the corner. He's going to decommit to save himself with 2,400 HP. Tosses out a rock through the window. Boom, charge, smoke, and Duoitos is out of here. It right into a charge. But it misses. 2 boom is good. Oh my. Zyko continues to extend the fight. Look at this. Look at the comments all wrapping around. He throws out another rock. He's going to pop his own boom. Where you going, Boomy? 1400 HP. He's used a lot of his HP in just throwing rocks. So far, it hasn't been very effective, but he gets one more hit here. Jockey and Hunter, no! The King of Tanks dies without a single ink cap. I'm not going to lie, folks. I love fancy decommits out of Zyko all the time, but that 2400 health decommit, while you've got Nicholas in the corner right here, just doesn't really feel like the most satisfactory decommit to me. In the end, uses the remaining health to toss out some rocks, which didn't land. It would have been beautiful if he got a multi-charge, if that guy got a multi-charge. They did get the double boom, but it just didn't really come to fruition here.
I gotta take better care of myself.
Nick baits out the charge. Charge comes in. Not gonna find anything. Look at this. Ooh, double boom. And that'll be about it. They will be able to drop through. There's going to be one more hit. We got 10 seconds left on Grizz. They need to go ahead and get into the parking garage here, ideally. And it comes. Tri-cap. Hunt spit is good. Jockey still hopping around in the background. I think that hit was still worth about 100, right? I mean, that hit looked like nothing landed, and yet it still got like 100 damage. But still, it's still going to be 1,100 points. 3,108 points after 3 chapters for Duoitos. And that leaves Hakori needing somewhere in the range of 2,000 points to come back after Chapter 3. Highly unlikely, to say the least. And like I said, this Chapter 4, the potential to come back by like 500-600 points is there. It's tough. It's very tough, but it is there. But anything outside of that range, I don't know if it's going to be possible. We'll certainly see. We'll certainly see. Especially if Duoitos keeps it up. If they were to survive the Chapter 4 tank, that, yeah, I mean... Alright. We got this 2-2. Oh my god. Okay. He still pays the price. He pays... Imagine if he missed that. Did anybody else see that? I'm sorry. Can we have time? I think they're gonna wait for it. Look at this hunter's ski. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. That's my twin. That's what my hunter skeets look like too. That's my twin. 3-1 Hunter Jockey Charger. Are we going to go for a death charge? I would like to see them go for damage. I really would not like to see the death charge attempt. Duoitos missing the rocket? Okay, he will still be... Ah! Oh my, Psycho is dead! He is fucking dead, folks. I've been wanting to say the fuck word. All cast, he's fucking dead. As shit. Psycho's fucking dead as shit. How did that happen? Tell me! Tell me! Tell me! How did it happen? He says go next, map! He says go next! They say go next! Hakori says go next on Chapter 3 of a campaign! What am I seeing? What am I seeing? It's Chapter 3 and they say go. They say just go. I don't want to play anymore. That, he said that didn't feel good. I didn't like that map. Let's just go to the next one. Wow. They don't even know what the next map is. And yes, we are headed to Death Toll to finish this off here. We are going to have a Death Toll decider. This is not a campaign that I have seen played competitively for a minute. I feel like Death Toll has kind of been phased out. Like, Death Toll has not been a popular campaign whatsoever lately. I mean, it's really, of course, you got the classic 3, Dark Carney, Perish, Hard Rain. Hard Rain's kind of been out of the picture as well. It's been a ton of Dark Carney Remix, Perish, Perish Overgrowth, and of course, you know, Detour Ahead, Dead Before Dark. We don't really see that much of this map lately. Death Toll is popular in Left 4 Dead 1. Yeah, I would assume so, Big O. As a Left 4 Dead 1 fanatic myself, this definitely was in my childhood memories.
Nice.
Quite a bit.
Let's get up that ladder.
Alright, Duoitos sends nothing. Because they are waiting for this very important part in the chapter. We've actually got Zoe all the way back and Lewis all the way back. And look at that! Charge ghost hopping over with the B-hops, finding nothing. Jockey's just hopping around. And that was a, let's call that an experimental hit out of Duoitos. So that was a very experimental hit. Are melee weapons rare in Zone Mod? I do believe it has like some of those initial like safe room melees turned off. So yeah, I think in that sense, yeah, it does still have some at the start. But all right, we got 2 cars to play with, folks. We got Hakori backing it all the way back into the safe room. What we're likely going to see here is Demon hit actually 3 cars. There we go. He is going into his frustration, though, by getting this 3rd car into play. So I assume that Duoitos is not going to be playing the long game. They're just going to be playing with these 3 cars. Get them right into the safe room. Oh my goodness. Oh my gracious. We've already got the players sat up on top of the electricity pole. The pole dance. Oh! Oh my god, Demon. Oh my god, Demon. He's going to go ahead and set it in. Okay, the cars are not great. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and reposition one of those. There's 1,000 HP off the... Look at the positioning. He's going to have to corral them over to it. Down goes Billiam Linnick down for the count. And he starts going, they take the split with the E-Rock onto Zoe. No, he's just going to catch it on Bill. In the meantime, the jockey carrying all the way away. Lewis is trying to make something happen. He's trying to work with this smoker. He's trying to avoid... Oh my god, Linnick takes a stray. And there it is. Surely, right? Demon's gonna... Is this smoker gonna do something? Verd! Team Captain Verd catches Zoe while she's reloading. Good job, Smoker. I never had any concerns, truly. I never had any concerns about that Smoker. And they do go ahead and finish the job. 800 bonus. Or 800 health left. Ah, I'm so sorry to hear that. What are you doing? Well, it was great to chat with you. I sent you my Discord. If you have any follow-up questions, you can hit me with those at any point. Also, you can, I'm live pretty often, especially on the weekends for Left 4 Dead 2 casting. Feel free to stop by, ask me any more questions, or just enjoy the matches. We've got Christian963 in the chat as well. Welcome in, Christian. You're tuned into the Insane Tournament Grand Finale. 1-1. 1-1. Hold on. Do I need to put that? I think I need to put that. Let me get a text box. It was. The support was truly breathtaking. Absolutely phenomenal support. It was also a pretty heavy split from the survivors as well. I feel like Hakori kind of misplayed that. just not something that I see myself saying often, but they just haven't really been seeming on beat here today. It was kind of strange to see that split with one player staying back near the player who had already got an in-cap, like trying to pick him up. The other two survivors just press the issue forward, trying to avoid cars. Makes sense, but got caught in that split. Gotta win your 1v1 against the jockey in a situation like that. That much is for sure. Big hit. Big hit. This hit was absolutely nothing for Duoitos. We'll see if Hakori can find a bit more. Look at this split. What is this? Oh my god, look at this. What? Okay. It feels like I'm playing Overcooked right now. Is he gonna get the smoke? What was that? Did he eat? Who is that? Demon? Demon. Demon. Oh! Oh! And the Psycho Smoker too. Dude. Oh, get dabbed on. Honestly. Get dabbed on. Fortnite style. Double boom. Duoitos may have won one match, but it's not enough to win one. You have to win two to win the grand finale. You don't get any bonus points for saying, oh, well, we lost to Hakori in the grand finale, but we lost to them 1-2. Or 2-1. You want to say, no, we beat their asses. We beat Hakori's asses. To the point that they said no more on Chapter 3. They were literally like, please, stop. We're done. I'm over this. Lennox is also going to be working in all three cars, choosing not to go with the long rock game plan. Look at this cheeky jockey. Hold on. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. I want to so bad, though. In comes the jockey, trying to win the 1v1 against Francis, who finally the charges. Oh, my God. And down goes one. Down goes two. Down goes three. And Aisha is the only one left alive to 1v1 a 3k HP tank. Very, very well done. It is going to be 119 to 109 after this first chapter. I respect the hell out of it, Aisha, but not even Aisha himself. Not even Aisha himself. He missed a smack. Now he's going for the... Don't do it. Lennox. 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 What? What? Okay. All right. That was one way to end a chapter. I mean, okay. Sure. That was definitely one way to end a chapter. Look at this. An absolute beaut here, folks. An absolute beaut. The jockey winning the 1v1. Hello? Francis, where you running to? You can't run. You can't outrun the Reaper, baby. You can't outrun the Reaper. Where are you going? Where are you trying to go with those human legs? You trying to outrun me, the Reaper? Are you kidding?
Stop it.
2-2. Hunter Smoker. 85% tank. Okay. It will probably just be, you know, you just run it back anyways, but definitely interesting to see 85%. One boom, but they will be able to pop it, but in comes the smoke and it's not going to be cleared. Finally gets cleared into the hunt spit. Duoitos. Duoitos. I did not like that. No me gusta. No me gusta esa hit. No, no. The smoke tongue just not getting cleared. I mean, it's just a straightforward smoke tongue. So it does make it tough to get that clear. 3-1 with the boom. Jockey Smoker charge. Boom is ready. Boom is ready with the arc boom. Oh my goodness, thank you so. Oh my god, the jockey, the charge, the boom. Boom smoke die last. I do see we just met a follower goal. Thank you very much for the followers. I'm glad y'all are enjoying here. We're at the Insane Tournament Grand Finale 1-1. Duoitos, aka Pinguinos de Madasgascar, aka One Piece, aka Akatsuki, aka Vitality, aka Sex in Action. That's their full official team name. They have taken a game off of Hakori. Let's see the hit. Hunter will be dealt with. Double charge. But they will get the clearance there. Death spit on Francis.
Go, go, go!
1,000 Puchitos, who I still don't know who this player is. I'm not going to lie. I don't know who... Oh my god, the smoke pull down. Alright, alright. He is going to be our tank here. 1,000 Puchitos. Once they decide to bring him in, but... They have another situation here where they're just dealing with all these commons pre-tank. And it might be Hakori getting another hit in. We've got the jockey. We've got... So look at how deep they are. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They actually decide to bail out. Whoa, that was a crazy moment for Duoitos. They do recognize, like, okay, we kind of got in too far over our heads. We need to back out of this pipe. We need to give them another hit. Charge. Jockey on the other end. Charge is good. Oh, I like the boom to try to cover. Oh, 2 smacks. I thought the cover would come out faster than that, but, you know, with the boom in the way, with the range, you know, SMGs, the damage drop off, they do get a couple smackdowns.
Weapons over here!
Yeah, Death Toll is an interesting one. You're absolutely right. Your fate is in the hand of the directors. They could just give you safe room tanks over and over and over again. Choosing not to here today. The director has been a gracious director. 1,300 points for Duoitos. 3/4 of the bonus as 1,000 Puchitos runs it in. Beautiful smoke pull will allow the corner right away. This is a tough... This is a tough area to get the corner on, by the way. And if 3 smacks him, he's down. Jockey loses the 1v1. Hello? Please shoot him with your shotgun. Is the jockey... No, the jockey does die. But now we got 2 smacks onto Demon as well. Doesn't quite get Zoe. Okay. 2 boom. But okay. They lose... around 25% of their bonus, which is, in my opinion, good enough with this tank. I mean, this tank is kind of like, can be kind of a, not a great tank for the SI side. So, I'll give Hakori the benefit of the doubt, but it is still 1,000 points here for Duoitos. Hunter, Smoker, Charger, and a Spit ready to go. Gotta be careful here, right? We've got hit up here. We've got hit around here, here. You know, falling spawns. We got a lot of action through here. The charges already spawned in. Zoe desperately trying to bait this out. Aisha saying, I'm gonna, but not working so far. And look at that. The 3-way hit. All different directions coming out. And Aisha doing her best to chip any of them. Literally, just chip any of them. Smoker has been chipped. Charger has been chipped. Aisha has done a good job of softening the pre-spawn SIs up. In fact, the charge is repositioned entirely to a drop spawn. Aisha's up, drops back down, catches the hunter, and now it's a 3v4. We got the smoker, we got the charger, we got the spitter. Charger drop with the smoke pull, and it's no good! Spit desperation inside, finds nothing! And Duoitos has shut down an incredibly important hit. Smoker trying to catch off. Smoker jock. It's actually going to be a double cap on the back line. They make decently fast work of it, but you got to hand it to Hakori. Shout out to them for actually finding that double cap, even though it was momentarily. We got the boom, could try to delay a bit. I honestly wish I clipped that exchange, because that was such a nice defusal of the hit from Duoitos, as well as a nice response from Hakori. But we'll be watching back the tank. The tank fight was cool too. And it goes. Charger. Francis with his back against the wall against a rocket charge. And he is going to get an cap. The Hunter lands too. And yeah, we are going to continue to drop in the bonus. Let's see how much Demon has left on the pickup. 372. So they will bleed out another 125 plus. But they do manage to walk it in. 2-chapter score of 991 points for Duoitos. But of course, we've got to see Hokori. How many points are they going to be able to find on this chapter 2? I'm assuming they're going to be able to find full distance. With this tank, I feel like full distance is kind of a gimme. The question is how much bonus?
I'm reloading.
A machine gun?
Watch out!
Apologies, folks. Apologies, folks. I did have my mic muted there for a second. But honestly, I'm kind of glad it was muted for a second, because I wasn't happy with what I said. When I say it that way, I make it sound like it was really bad. It wasn't bad, but it just I made a pun that I wasn't proud of. And so honestly, I'm kind of glad that the mic was muted for that. But we go along. Hunter Jockey Charger Spit. Big hit for Duoitos. Hunter from behind. Look at this! Oh my god. The split is fine though. The split is completely fine. Hakori not taking a ton of damage so far. Not a ton. Not a ton. Pretty chill. Pretty chill as far as damage goes. We have a boom. They have to be careful not to get caught off by a boom while they're getting into their position. There is the boom. It's not really going to be a tricky boom. Easily shut down.
Bunch of guns over here.
Verd, team captain. We've got Duoitos doing pretty good here. Got about 800 points on the chapter. Got some damage to work through here. They're down about 600 bonus right now. But they've got this tank. Jockey, Smoker, Charger. No Hunter. They're going to have to take it, though. 4K. 3.5K is about half HP. And that's what I was saying, y'all. It takes so long to get that initial hit. But we got the charge smacks. But it's shut down. Everything is shut down. And he is just flailing around. He does get 2 more smacks. But, y'all, they've got some work to do. Duoitos have got some work to do. Otherwise, this is going to be a nice, hefty 1,200 point plus chapter. They even find another set of bonus, another set of pills, bringing their bonus up another 25 points there. Obviously, that was the kind of tank that you might expect to see. With no early catch, right? All the SI is saved. Like, even the Smoker Tongue, it helped the initial smack, but it was pretty late. It just took the tank found his first smack around 2200, and you could tell this boat was going to capsize by the time that was said and done. Hakori gets a simple hit through there. They're very split. I mean, this has been the name of the game for Hakori. For some reason tonight, they have like split more than I've ever seen them split before. But of course, it's during a time where the SIs are down. Don't get me wrong, I recognize that, but still, a lot of splitting going on. Quad comes out. It's 1. And that's going to be it. That Charger was hilarious to watch. Bill just getting multi-teamed. And still, it hits worth 75. It is going to be Hakori taking that lead swiftly back. Nothing to cause too much alarm here for Duoitos yet. But it's certainly a scoreline, about 315, 320 points they got to make back. Look at how long it takes for Verd to close the gap. I mean, what is the tank to do? He's got to flush him out. But I feel like once he got those 2 down, he could have just followed the second guy that dropped down. Like, he didn't really need... maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know. That's just the kind of situation where it's just like, sucks to suck. Like, there's not a whole lot you can do. Land your support. Land your support. Oh my! Are you kidding me? Dude, Duoitos is out of their element. Oh my god, are you kidding me, bro? He lands a charge on the other side. What? Oh.
Up the stairs.
Oh no.
Weapons
Oh, look at Hakori. Look at Hakori. They said no ammo, no nothing, just go. Oh. They're so rude and evil. This team is so evil. Evil players. The Hunt Spit, it does catch them, but Hakori has made so much ground and only take 4% in the process. Wow. I mean, you got to respect a team that can make pace like that. Duoitos did it on Chapter 2, carried off. Hakori has done it on Chapter 3 of Death Toll. 3-1. And it goes. Charge no good. Lockdown. Hunt Spit. And the smoke keeping him in there. Ooh. Okay. Catching Linux there. 83% tank for Boo.
Oh, nice. A cabin in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how this movie ends.
Survivors are very healthy unless they just feel like taking the risk. Yeah, look at him cutting through. I like it. This is smart. This buys you so much time compared to just... Oh my god! Unless you get a tri-cap. Jockey loses the 1v1 though. Oh, and they will be able to keep moving forward, but still. Beautiful tri-charge there. 3 for the price of 1. Low deals. That was a Costco charger right there. Because you just cannot beat these savings.
Behind you.
No good. No good. They log it. Boom. That was a quad boom, and no one can tell me otherwise. That was a quad boom situation, and literally no one on this planet can tell me otherwise. Instead, it's going to be a 1 boom. Boo is hitting in these cars, but he has no support. Like, he doesn't want the commons to go away. I'm sorry, Boo. I'm sorry, but the commons are going to go. And if you peek out like that, they're just going to shoot you for another 1k HP. Look at this setup from Hakori. What is going on? What is it? Oh my god, Hakori. Oh my god. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Double. Oh, with the car. Oh, don't do the car. Don't do the car. Oh, he misses his smack. Francis pops up pills. Oh my god. Boo. You've really done it this time, honey. You've truly done it this time. That's my Boo right there. That's my Boo. Oh my god, another quad boom that gets immediately shut down because Hakori owns. Tank gonna be chasing down with this car, but it's just gonna buy more time for Hakori. The tree line is gonna be so difficult to hit the car anywhere, and Boo is just keeping vision. He said, Boo's just not gonna let it go, dude. Oh god, Boo, 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 Boo. Boo Boo! Oh no! Boo Boo the Fool, as they say. You're looking like Boo Boo the Fool. Get a car, prove us all wrong, Boo. Otherwise, oh my god! Oh, the quad boom! Oh, the smoker! Wait, what are we doing with the car here? Get in there! Get in there! House party! Ah, and he's dead. You know, folks. You know, folks. I don't know if that was the... If I can be blunt with everyone for just a moment, I don't know if that was the move, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we just ran the whole chapter with 3 SIs up. They shut down the tank, no problem. Boo refuses to just AI the tank and let it go, which, hey, I respect the decision. Ultimately doesn't work out for him, though. And now Hakori holds out in the cemetery. Chilling. Got a lot of bonus left. 700 to be exact. 1,300 point potential. But we do have them walking into a nasty try with the spit. Smoker. Good to go. Pulls him through. Charge no. Good. Okay. Wait, look at the bill running through the spin. Okay, Hokori is not setting up on top. They are possibly running back to the ambulance, but this gives them time to get set up. No, they kind of just hang out and watch him do it. Look at Chucky around the rock. Oh, Puchitos is there, though. And that will be very plain and simple. Still got 1,200 points to their name. We've got MK in the house. Welcome in, MK. That missed punch hurts, he says. Yes, I felt it on a visceral level. It touched my soul in a way that I would prefer my soul to remain untouched.
Reloading.
Hunter, Jockey, Charger, and a spit. Popping through different angles. Jockey actually lands. Very brief, very brief. All right. You know, I can't help but feel like Hakori is just gonna run train here, folks. I don't know. We've only got 2 chapters left. Really, not even 2 chapters. We just got a chapter and a half. They shut down the boom. They got a 3-hit here. Jockey, Smoker, Charger. And then Hakori is in with almost 1,200 points.
Reloading.
Okay, double charge. Smackdown, 1. And they will bring it down a bit. But still, going to be 1,082. 4. Okay, we round those up. All right. Continues to be an elusive scoring system to me. But you know what isn't elusive? Is the fact that Hakori have put themselves in an insane position. Let's watch back this thing. This was unfortunate. Boo gave 1,000 HP away just to be like, oh, 8 commons. I'm going to protect those. Oh, that was rough. But he gets them to here. And look at this charge. Where are we? Oh my god, he even gets a smackdown. Look at this tank. And he's in there. Oh my god, but oh, don't look, don't look, don't look. Oh, did you look? Ah. All right, folks. Let's see what Duoitos has got in plan for us. Charge. Woo! In the spit? No.
Reloading.
3.5%. They'll take it. They'll take it. Spitter. Spitter.
Not a fan of creepy old
All right. He saves. Hakori will definitely, I mean, Duoitos will not be able to blast through this like Hakori did, though. That much is pretty much guaranteed, especially with them saving the spit. Ooh, they get a hunt spit, they get double. Boom. Boo is stuck up in that spit. That will definitely be a solid hit. Obviously, when you're playing against really top teams, getting the reset here is not really a feasible option. Just getting the damage is going to be much more attractive, and indeed, they do get the damage.
Look out!
Reloading. Got a weapon here.
All different angles. Nice shutdown on the charge, because that was the quad coming in there. Shutting it down one by one.
Reloading.
Minor hit, you know, 2% on the quad.
Grabbing a shotgun.
Whose side are you on, kid? Reloading.
Tank will be in the hands of Grizz.
There might be supplies.
But we might have a hit here. It's a 2-2 with a charge. It's going to be an inside hit in this house. Charge comes in. He finds him. Pulls him off the sofa. No follow-up. Just going to be chilling. That was the tank, of course. Just going to milk a little bit of free damage.
Jesus H. Christ, I'm on your
What if they just... What if they just... What if they just... What if they just... Oh, snap. Oh, snap. What if they just... It's a boomer. It's a spitter. It's a hunter. They're going into the graveyard. Oh, look at Boo. Oh, no. Common Lock in the corner just vibing out the hunter connection. Car is no good, though. Wait, all the SIs are dead. He's going to be keeping Francis in the corner, but this is going to be a ton of damage. Grizz, he decommits. Oh, and he's got the car over here, too. Oh, God. Oh, God. Good thing there's an ambulance right here. It's a good thing there's an ambulance right here to escort these survivors away if necessary. Grizz is actually just dipping out. He's going to go for his car. Oh. And he goes, 1,800 HP. The recommit not being very good on carried off. Will it be the move? Here on Death Toll. He gets a smack into the smoke, into another smack. 300 HP on the tank. Can we kill him? Yes, they will kill him. Staying away from the car as well. And actually... Duoitos, aka Los Pinguinos de Madasgascar, they have the opportunity to win this chapter. I mean, you can see from the points they'll still be in the hole, even if they keep all of their points. But still, I thought that this was going to be GG here on Chapter 3. And unless Hakori can get the lockdown here, it's looking like it's actually going to go the distance. Smoke pull. Hunter catching. Spit on the tombstone. But Francis will just vibe out. These teams are one. This is a grand finale of the Insane Tournament. We had Hakori taking the first campaign after being down the first 2 chapters. Come back on carried off. Get a big win. They lost Passifice. Hakori winning Passifice for the first campaign. Despite Duoitos winning chapters 1 and 2. They won carried off. And here we are. Campaign 3. Charge. Oh, it's a tri-cap in the spit. And you remember all that bonus I talked about? You remember how they're going to keep this in a very competitive range? Well, it's looking a lot less competitive currently. They're going to get the pickup. Maybe. If they feel like it. We've got Demon who's about to die as well. Pills being passed around. I'm very disappointed at the moment. I'm very disappointed here. 300 points. I mean, it's still about the same as Hakori. It's still doable. Still doable. But look at Demon. Look at Demon. Hello? Oh! Oh!
You gonna make it? Reloading! Up and at him.
Reloading.
I owe you.
It's all good.
Shit, I ain't feeling right.
Let's see the final lock-in. It's going to be quite the lead for Hakori. Oh, they're not done yet. They're not done yet. Hold on. Okay, they're done. They're done. They're not done yet. Okay, they're done.
Hell with this. Outstanding.
All right, folks. 650 points in favor of Hakori as we go to chapter 3. Or chapter 4 rather. On carried off, Hakori gave up in the middle of chapter 3. I'm not even kidding, folks. They gave up in the middle of chapter 3. They have been able to recover here on Death Toll so far. After losing carried off by 2,000 points. Alrighty. 33% tank. We are going to get an early one to finish us off. I mean, okay. Is it math time, folks? Is it math time is the question. We're looking at like 700 distance. Let's say they get 200 and they get wiped on the tank. 2,600. That would be doable,
We can find a boat.
but you need bonus.
Let's do it.
You need bonus, even with only 200 points being earned by Hakori. Bonus would be necessary. Dire straits here for Duoitos. Waiting on one ready up to from Aisha. One of the key members. Oh, he actually is going to disconnect. Might have to wait a bit here. Aisha, just one of those core members of the team alongside Demon, Verd. I would say Nora. I would honestly say Aisha, Demon, and Nora are the 3 main representatives for me. Maybe it's just because I don't know Verd's undercover penguin name. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe I might be disrespecting Verd right now. I do apologize if I am. But the names I see the most are Aisha, Demon, and Nora. All right. Well, while we get Aisha's situation figured out, we'll go ahead and chill for a minute. I think we'll chill for a minute. Y'all enjoy. We'll be back. Grand finale of the Insane Tournament. It's gone the distance. All 3 campaigns getting played. Passifice carried off. And here on Death Toll for the Decider, we're already here on Chapter 4. We've got Sexito coming in. Who the hell is Sexito? Aisha's out. Oh, the charger no good. Over the head. And the hit is wiped up, mopped up, clean floor. Very little blood to clean up. Sexito going to be hopping in for Chapter 4 of this best of 3. And he's also going to be the tank as well. Okay. Sexito, folks. Let's see what Sexito can bring to the table. All right. Okay. Hitting all the hittables above the bus. Don't have to deal with that. Of course, you still got the poles to deal with. You still got the 10 News live van to deal with. Hittables. Hittable rich environment, you might call it. Bouncing off the satellite dish. Bouncing off the electric pole. 1 car is good. Hello? Okay. Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness gracious! Sexito's literally gonna AI himself just for the culture. Yep. One time for the one time. No, Sexito is gonna go ahead and go in. He's going to choose to not AI himself. Oh! Oh my, oh, whoa, 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 hold on, wait, look at the 1v1, look at Lynn, oh my god, they like the smoker, bro, what is going on, we got a jockey somewhere too, look at the jockey playing keep away, oh, he landed, oh my god, the psycho is down, the jockey's caught, oh my god, what is happening, he's gonna try to kill him, he's got 38 misses, and grind out, doesn't get it. Oh my god, Sexito. Por favor. Mi tío.
Reloading.
Oh. Tío, no. Pero tío. Pero tío. That has got to be a gut punch. Heartbreaker, make me want to throw. Hold on, let me pause the match so I can go throw up really quick. Type vibe if you are on Duoitos right now. So close, yet so far.
I'm reloading.
This way.
3-1. Charger Smoker Hunter. There he goes. Charge trying to get in there. He actually does get lasered down. I like the move by Hakori. Gotta deal with comments over here, but they're getting the job done. Okay, I mean, you know, 1 comment at a time. You know what I mean? 1 comment at a time. They've literally already pressed the button. They're just gonna go on their own, while 2 members of Hakori continue to get caught up on a singular comment. Charge drops down. Wait, look at Francis. Francis was literally all the way at the event. Oh wait, that's like, oh, the jockey, bro. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Onto Linux. I was thinking, oh, they start the event with 2 members all the way back there. You know, comments start spawning back there. That's supposed to be the idea, I guess, right? But regardless, they get hit hard, and now we do have the commons here ready to go. Smoker Pool, once again on the catch. The charge actually landed a double boom as well. And Hakori might be hard pressed to get bonus. But the thing is, folks, even if they don't get the bonus, they got so much distance. They got so much distance that Duoitos just couldn't really afford to give them. Unfortunately for Duoitos. They're just not really in the position to give them the 700 distance. With potential bonus, this could be 1,100 points here. I've got to say, though, I think this is the closest that the Penguins have gotten to beating Hakori. And it was during a tournament match. In fact, they beat Hakori on one campaign. If it was a best of one on carried off, they won that by 2,000 points. So Los Pinguinos de Madasgascar, aka Duoitos, they've got to keep their heads up. I don't think that you can possibly come back in this match anymore. It is just going to be Hakori winning another grand finale, this time of the Insane Tournament. But the Penguins have got to give themselves a pat on the back. Like, this tank was almost nasty too. They stay competitive all the way through. Also, they were in the lead for the first 2 chapters of Passifice, the first campaign they played. So there's a lot to feel really proud of for the Penguins, but they aren't going to win the best of 3. They aren't going to be able to chain it into a win in a best of 3 grand finale, but there's still so many positives to this for a team that has fought, in my opinion, as a caster who's been watching all these matches, this team has fought harder than any other team over the past 10-ish month period, maybe even longer, to be one of those top teams that we talk about. So they are really proving themselves once again here today, but they do fall just a bit short. We'll still get to see, if they get every single last point here, they might win. If they get every last point, that death charge is going to be Hee XD. Mortar Spit. Buying time for another death charge attempt. I love it. I love it. We're going to give the death charge one more go here. Okay. He's just going to go for a quad charge, which you will get with a smackdown, with a second smackdown. Okay. All right. Okay. Just a little 1,500 damage, or 150 bonus charge there. No big deal. Really not a big deal. Oh, and it's going to be Zyko as the final tank here, too. Give the boys a break at this point. Oh, man, it's going to be Zyko. Well, hey, strap in, strap on, whatever you're strapping, go ahead and get strapped. Get strapped up and just enjoy this Zyko tank to finish off the Insane Tournament. Will it be a wipe? We'll certainly have to see. He is going to have to commit relatively soon. Okay, we got a car. Okay, wow. 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 Oh! Dude. Nice try with the jockey. But this is actually horrible for Zyko now. But we got this car. Wait, he's going to ignore that. He's going to start hitting hittables over this side now. Look at Lewis. What the hell? Now they're just gonna run the other way. Dude, I'm sorry. Hokori just got dabbed on. They just got dabbed on heavy style. That was a multi-second dab. They just held the pose for like a full 4 or 5 seconds, just like holding up there in the air with their hands. The thing is, though, we got like a dumpster here, right? We got some hittables. We got an AI tank, so just ignore everything. That was definitely the kind of top level Zyko tank that we've come to know and love. It's one of those that is just really a showstopper. That makes people watch and be like, wow. Now that was something. That tank right there, that was something. It is going to be the quad for Hakori in response. Let's see it. You know, let's see Duoitos get the 2,000 point lock-in. You know? I mean, they're close enough. They currently can get 1,951 points is how many points they can get, which is quite a large number. Very large number, even. They're not going to play around with the spawns. Oh, a Jockey doesn't win the 1v1. Charger misses as well. Jockey does eventually win. Okay, they can still get 1,700, right? They can still get 1,750 points. Wow. Charger, Spitter, Boomer. I would not have... Okay, they're going to bring it into the laundromat. Oh, just grabbing extra pills. Nice, nice.
What were you shooting?
Very interesting Boom position. Boom is actually back here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a hunter. That is actually a hunter.
I'm reloading.
Watch your ass!
Behind you.
Oh, one boom, two boom, Charger lands, Hunter lands. Spit is out. Down goes Boo. That's my Boo thing. Alright, Lewis, say that's one crazy zombie for us one time before the chapter ends, please. Oh! Okay, and that is going to be the G. Wait! Go finale. Go finale. Go finale. Go finale. Go finale. Oh my god. Go finale. Just do it. Just do it. They do it. Ah, he says finale! I don't know if this is allowed in a best of 3. I don't know if you're allowed to... It's 500 points away. I don't actually... I mean, this is kind of something that has continued to be up in the air. I don't know if y'all remember. It was like Hakori versus Goat on Dead Air. And Goat wanted to go finale. And Hakori was like, what are you talking about? We don't do finales. This is a best of 3. You don't do finales in best of 3. And now we've got Penguins also being like, where does it say in the rules that I can't go to map the finale on a best of 3? And Hakori's like, no, you can't. So we need a ruling here. Are they going to be allowed to go finale, or is this going to be a 500-point win by Hakori? It's not been in any rule books I've really seen, so... We are live, folks. We are playing the finale here. It all comes down to this. Keep in mind, the finale is worth 800 points of distance alone. 1,760 bonus. In comes the first hit. Jockey will miss, but charge is good for a smackdown. Boom onto one. Smoker trying to get a scratch, and he will. A nice little 7%. Onto Hakori. And I mean, you can see how quickly the percentage is ticking up. It is 63%, but we're going to see Sexito right here, right now. Sexito was the jockey, but he's still got a spitter. And now jockey actually gets assigned to Verd. Hunter comes in. Oh, and he's picked. Spit jock as well. Look at that separation. He wins the 1v1, but we do have the... Oh, if that car landed. But unfortunately for Duoitos, it did not. And also, it's in another yard. It's in the neighbor's yard. I don't know if you're allowed to go over to the neighbor's backyard to... Oh, they're cool with it. They say, yeah, you're good. Go ahead and get your car out. What's going... Okay. Ooh, taking our time here. We got a Boomer Smoker Charger. And we got a Sexito. Yeah, I say hell no to the no. Absolutely the F not. Alright, let's lock back in, y'all. We got Boo here with the car right behind the Humvee. Okay, Early is going to come in. He's got to do it. He gets one smack. But look at the SS. The Smoker no-go. Oh, I don't know. What's Boo going to do in this situation? Oh, they even trash can. He trash canned him. He said, go ahead and get in there, bro. Oh my God, Boo just got trash canned. And he's here with 1,400, 1,500 HP. And that is pretty much it. I mean, we got rocket spawns, potentially. He's buying some good time. Jockey goes in, but I mean, Charger wasn't even ready for any of that. Charger was not even remotely ready.
Ammo here.
I'm over it. I'm so over. Get it together. Okay, it is going to be Hokori here with 81% of the bonus left. All that bonus locked in. They are still going to have to deal with tanks, right? There's this open area over here. We got large rocks that can be hit. I believe we also got like a log somewhere over here that we can hit. Look, here comes the hit. Wide open space. They still land it. I'm going to ignore the spit there.
Reloading.
Weapon over here.
All right. And this is going to be it. Obviously, you know, they got more pills here waiting for them. 4 sets, to be exact. Just hanging out waiting. Boo is on 43 damage. I know he would have loved to get more smacks than that. That was one of those situations where I was like, oh, he's going to fall down. But it's like, oh, he's going to fall down like 6 inches. So it's completely fine. He can fall. He'll be fine. I'm just instinctively scared of the ocean because of this game. But we are not in the deep end here. We're very much chilling. 2-2, once again, is going to be a Putu. Yes, Putu in the hands of Duoitos. Demon gonna have control of this tank. I do forget if there's 2 or 3 tanks here. Definitely at least 2. But I look at the score for Hakori. If this tank is a no-hitter, I know I'm getting ahead of myself, but a 2K scoreline for a chapter would be crazy. In comes the hit. Smoker to the jockey. It was a quad attempt. Hunt will land. Oh my god, the charge lands too! Dude, that is absolutely... that hinges on illegal. That hinges on illegal. Not in the game, but in the real world. In the real world. There are some localities you can be arrested for doing that.
Reloading! That's what I owe you. Something ain't working right. I am messed up.
Nice little spit. Boom goes in 2. They're going to line up for another quad.
Here, man. Take this.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Here, you can have this.
They go. They refill on their pills. Get boosted back up.
I'm reloading.
And they start walking over towards this area. The pier. Quad is ready to go. Jumping up on top of the piers. Oh, God. Yeah, right. Hakori said, yeah, look at the jockey. He said, hey, guys. Hello, everyone.
Reloading!
Glad you can make it here, jockey. Hunter had been dead for about 28 seconds, but glad you can make it to the hit.
Reloading.
Reloading!
Hunt smoke, 2-2. Nada. Nada. I like how Hakori goes in positions over here for a quad, and they bring it back over here when the spit's up. Or actually, with the tank up as well, can they position for some chip? We've actually got 2 players boomed. Playing a dangerous game is Demon. Yeah, I mean, look, this is like really dangerous. He's taking so much chip. There is the hittable rock, but it's very large and very slow and very easy to get caught up in the trees. Oh, dude, he eats that. You've got... They go from not hitting a charge for entire chapters at a time into hitting that charge onto Zyko, and Zyko is dead. He's grinded out. The bonus is non-existent. This is once again very possible for Duoitos. Okay, not very possible, but it's somewhat possible. He's still got 2,500 HP. The log smack no good. And Demon trying to make a random Hail Mary hittable work. Oh, the tree line is a saving grace here for Hakori. Gonna try an R-Rock perhaps. No, he's just gonna keep running away. I kind of like this. Boom comes out, catches her. Oh, she's looking the wrong way. She eats a rock to the dome. Grizz, what are we looking at? Family, are you trying to clear that boom? How about you get behind the tree? And he will go down. He will go down. But we've got no bonus left. Bonus has been completely wiped out. Remember, bonus is worth like, there's like 1,700 points of bonus on this campaign, or on this chapter. And they're going to get 132 points of it, less if this hit comes in on time. Hunt smoke with the jock and the spit. Look at the hunter!
You have to make it to the boat.
Okay. We do have the GGs in the chat. Shout out to Demise. Welcome in. We do have the GGs in the chat. But I got to say, this still looks possible to me. If that charger didn't land into the big ass rock, Cain and Abel style, then that tank was not looking very challenging. I think a lot of it's going to come down to this first tank. With proper, I think we'll be what? Yeah, well, I really would have. Yeah, I mean, you didn't miss too much by me showing this tank instead of the other one. This was still really good play by Hakori. I'm not going to lean too much into it. You know, I'm always rooting for the underdog, especially a situation like this. But this was just really well done by Hakori. They locked down this tank, no problem. First hit is going to come in.
Got a weapon here.
I hate vans.
All right. We'll see the outcome shortly. Projections aside. MK weighing in 554 bonus is what they need. The Duoitos need... Because keep in mind, they missed about 100 distance because of Zyko's death there. So they got, like, no bonus at all. So it is still going to be them needing about 500 bonus. Charge, no good. Jockey, no good. Boom, no good. Smoke, no good. 100.0%. As Grizz says, XD, WTF.
Reloading.
Duoitos continues on with 760 points of bonus. That means that they have to secure less than a third of this. They have to get into the safe room with less than a third of this. Very aggressive chip from 1,000 Buchitos. I wonder if this was a mistake. The common lock onto Zoe. They get cleared really quick. The hunter gets picked. The jockey delivery service, though, as Demon gets smacked twice. He's going to keep hunting. And Zoe, what are we doing? Now she gets in to the other side. 2,400 left on 1,000 Puchitos. I love this play by Duoitos. It doesn't... I mean, I feel like it could have been a little bit cleaner. Oh, they do shut down the rock. Wow, they say aggro. Aggro, aggro, aggro. Oh, oh. And the tank is dead. The tank is dead with 80% of the bonus in hand. And now, Duoitos, they get to go and they get to chill for a bit. We do have Demon bleeding out, but they've got 7 sets of pills left. Guaranteed. The tank dealing, thank you, MK, the tank dealing 18%, which isn't horrible. But they've still got a lot of bonus left to tear through. Surprise hit comes out while they're still trying to position. Hunt spit is good. Smoke put on the side. Francis is going to try to... Takes a while. Gets a couple extra chip. And they cannot be getting hit by too many of those. But the thing is, they get their ammo. They get their guns. They get their pills. And they get the prized locations too. Of the anti-quad... You know, the hit with spit up over here, or even adapting if they want to. It looks like Duoitos have something else in mind. Okay, they're just going to path differently to this area. Charge is going to... Oh! Look at how locked in they are! Lewis is not eating that. He dodges a jockey as well. A 1, boom. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, hold on. 1 points left of bonus. They need 554. A little bit over a third of the remaining bonus is what they have to get. In a tank that is wide open, with 1 very large rock hittable, and 1 log very far away. Ray Ayanami just in the nick of time here. We got 1 more tank. From Hakori. We got a number of hits, too. Of course, these hits could just be huge. You never know. They've got to stay locked in. For all these hits, a smoke pull. Fire the charge is avoided again. Verd with the heads up. Look at that 360 smack. He's going to eat some spit. We are definitely eating some spit damage here. Definitely going down in the bonus. Dipping below 60% of the bonus. But nothing that's, you know, too insane. It's a look at this. Oh, God, Francis. But again, nothing too out of control. They're keeping it very well contained. But they can't get excited yet, right? They cannot get too excited yet because it's like, oh my God, we can win. And then they all get like hit by the big ass rock, or, you know, they get tri-capped and it's like, oh, now or like one of them gets separated and they start you know, there's a lot of stuff that can still happen here. And Duoitos have not finished the deal yet. Not quite. Not quite. We have the Spitter eventually spawning in. Hunt, Jock, Smoke. They're going to get the Smoke Pool. I love that move. The Smoker forward like that to start the hit at that area is pretty interesting. But it is getting neutralized quite well. Smoke Pool into the Spit is no good as well. Just shy of 1,000. They've got to hold on to a little bit more than half of this at this point. They've got to hold on to about half of this. Do I think that they're going to win? I'm not going to cast a curse this. I am so neutral right now that it's almost offensive to the senses. I've got, okay, Tri-Cap coming in. Charge is gonna get mopped up. Hunter Jockey landing for pretty brief periods of time. Tri-Boom as well. The Grizz Tank. Oh my god. It is all coming down to the wire. MK has even gotten to calculate. Look at Verd. We cannot be losing bonus. 31 point, not just to the first decimal point, but MK's got us covered to the second decimal point. But you know what he doesn't have covered? This situation. What the F are we doing? Verd. Check PayPal. Bro, literally check your PayPal, man. I hope you're happy. I hope the money was worth it. That's all I can say, Verd. I hope that the payment was worth it, man. The captain of his own team, and he just completely PayPals it. 322s in the chat. What was that? That was a GG, to say the least. And down, Sexito takes a dip as well. GG's.